Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. It is the match. The Little Soldiers, they're coming up against the EastEnders. The EastEnders, they're decked out in their black, and the Red Machine, it's the Little Soldiers. They're kicking from north to south. EastEnders, they're kicking from south to north. Definitely, the Little Soldiers have been resurging lately, and the EastEnders have been stuttering a bit. So they will definitely want to win this one tonight to get back among the top leading team. It is still 0-0 way into the second minute. Ball played forward by, it looks like, Kiana Johnson, and it's played out of touch. Here is a ball boot up forward to the Bull. Careless pass by Tiandra. Bull picks it up. There's a tussle for it. Here comes Tiandra. Tiandra has pace, but the right back in Ashida, she's a stalwart. You're not going to get past her easily. Ashida has it now, plays it forward, looking for Sapphire. Sapphire runs into Johnson, but plays it forward to Kaylee. Kaylee has Kwanisha with her. She turns inside, goes back outside. Kaylee goes on the right-hand side. Can she get a cross in? She's under pressure. She turns it back. Kaylee turns again, twist and turn. Kaylee can get a shot off. She sends it inside. Good ball. Keeper off the line. The keeper, new signing for the Little Soldiers. The name is... I'll get the name for you in a while. The name is, clear away there, Tanisha Palmer. Booted into the back of Ning by Anisha. He stays on play. Anisha number 22 has it. That's Chevo. The Bull. El Toro goes on the right-hand side like a real bowler. The Bull is down. Taken out there by KNS. It looks like Janae, but the Bull was on her way. I'll dare say professional foul. A good foul, because the Bull was charging forward, and she was taken off her feet there by Janae. We're into minute number 4. It's a 0-0 here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. It's a match. The EastEnders, they're coming up against the Little Soldiers. Both teams desperate for points. Is it a corner? Yes, it's a corner. Free kick. Yes, it's a free kick. Here is Anisha. This could be a dangerous free kick. Anisha. Oh, no. That's not a good one. She goes wide. I don't know. Somebody said they're on the way. I'm not too sure who. That was you? But up to yesterday, yeah. You're close by? Okay. But at 10, it was at 10 and something. Yeah, because up to yesterday, cut it in. Yeah, you just reached. Up to yesterday, she asked if the same people. Maybe she forget. Anyway, and the Ball is going to be taken up by the goalkeeper. That is Marquisha. She has a kick. She's just in her pink, a blistering pink. I don't know if she's representing EastEnders or Pink House, but she's a spectacle tonight. The coveted left foot kick goes out of touch, cannot control. That is Del Amira. She cannot control it. It goes out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the Little Soldiers. It's going to be taken by Simmons, number 3. She's in the right back position. She's pushing forward, sends it forward, finds here's Kaylee. Kaylee, she has someone on the outside. Here comes Ning. Ning is away. Ning, 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 Ning. Turns inside. Oh, that's a good block there by Benassa, but she cannot stay on her feet. Ning controls. Oh, gives it away. Ball breaks. Anisha plays it wide. She finds Lamara. Lamara gets past a player. Here comes, well read by Janae. Goes out of touch. Danielle again is back. It's going to be a throw-in by Simmons. Halfway into a half, plays it back to Anisha. Anisha picks it up. Good fake, but she gives it away. It's going to be picked up there by Marcel. It's blocked away and goes out of touch. It's a throwing for the EastEnders and Amira. She's in the left back position, Amira Brown. Throws it forward nicely. Picked up there by Anisha. She boots it forward. Here is, oh, getting inside the box is, oh, well done. Oh, but a weak cross. The ball tried to bully her way through, but she's blocked away. The ball is played away, and the counter will be started by Marcel. Picked up by Ning. Ning plays it nicely across the Sapphire. Gaskins boots it forward, looking for Kaylee. Kaylee cannot control, but she has it now. She's going to move it on the right-hand side. She gets away from one. Kaylee, can she get a shot off? Kaylee takes a shot, deflects. The keeper, Palmer, is off the line, takes it easily. Palmer is looking very sharp. Here is Anisha, picks it up on the right-hand side. She has a play on the outside, Lamara. She's begging for it. She gives it to her now, and it goes out of touch. It doesn't look so. Ball is with Lamara once more. Lamara is under some pressure from Amira. She gets away from one. Puts it across field. Puts it across field again. Chevo picks it up. Chevalicious plays it nicely out on the right-hand side to Sapphire. Sapphire has a play in front of her. Plays it inside. It's picked up by Kwan. Johnson. Kiana. Ooh, loses possession. Ball played on the right-hand side to Sapphire. Sapphire is under some pressure from Johnson. Can she get past her? She turns inside nicely. But Johnson gets it. No, that was Quanisha. Johnson clears it. The old eye is deceiving the old man. Here is Sapphire being bundled off the ball by Quanisha, but she does well, shows some strength. Sapphire sends a cross in, but keeper Palmer, that is Tanisha Palmer, takes it easily. Not a good kick. Picked up there by there's a tussle for it. Foul call against the EastEnders. Free kick. I've seen Amber, big bad Amber. Oh, it's against the Soldiers. Oh, I think it hit the keeper, the referee. So it's taken by Ning. She plays it out wide to Sapphire. Sapphire try to get past a player. This is good tussle. Can she get a cross in? Sophia sends it in, but Palmer is there, looking very confident. Again, flat kick out. Finds the bull. The bull picks it up, has a play on the arm, left hand side. She's under some pressure from Mindy. She plays it all the way back to, I think that is Arturo. I think it's Kayla Arturo. It is, not Kiana Johnson. It's Kayla Arturo on the left back position. Oh yeah. I was saying that person looked a bit meaty for Johnson. Played nicely to Ionisha. Ionisha picks it up. Has some pressure, gets it all the way back to Arturo. Kayla plays it inside to, that's a nice pass. Good pass. Good pass. Good pass. Tiandra goes down. Good defensive work by Janae. She just went in front of her and said, I am a wall. She ran into the wall and she's stunned. Ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the EastEnders. No, the Soldiers. We're into minute number 13. It's still 0-0. Throw comes inside. Bowles picks it up. Played out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in again for the Soldiers. Soldiers putting on some early pressure. EastEnders withstanding it quite well. We're into minute number 13. It's still 0-0. It's happening right here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. The crowd, steady stream of spectators coming in. This promises to be a really good game. It's a throw-in taken by Arturo. Arturo goes out of touch, another throw-in, so they're pushing their way forward. They're pushing forward, surging forward, trying to find an opening in the EastEnders defense. Throw is going to be taken by Kayla Arturo. Trying to save a corner there. It's Connor. Ball breaks for Tiandra. Block coming. Cleared away by Mindy, but only as far as Arturo. Ball is picked up now by Ionisha. Ionisha turns inside nicely. Takes a shot, but it goes high and over the top. Into minute number 15. It's still 0-0 here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. You are watching the match. EastEnders versus the fiery red Little Soldiers. I suppose if they win tonight, they will call themselves the Big Soldiers. Here comes Sophia, trying to surge her way forward. The ball is played out of touch. The EastEnders will win themselves a throwing just about halfway in their half on the right flank. Quite a nice crowd building. This promises to be quite an interesting match. I'd like to hail up to my co-commentators, the man Millie. Not going to be with us tonight. It is Doc. Doc has training. Has a big game, he says, coming up on Friday. Hail up to Remy. I haven't seen Tony for many moons now. Here is Benassa. Plays it out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the EastEnders. They're inching their way forward. In the distance, I could see the Lions training. I could see the Spartans. Here is a ball up and run out of touch. It's going to be a goal kick for the... No, it's a corner. Corner for the EastEnders, so this could be the first opportunity. Can Sophia get it on target? She has 1, 2, 3, 4 players inside the box. Hoping to latch onto this corner. It's a good one. It comes, no, it's not a good one. It goes outside. And it will be a goal kick for the Little Soldiers. It's going to be taken by Tanisha Palmer. I think she's out of the island, Twin Island state of Trinidad and Tobago. So certainly the Soldiers boosting their defensive line. She looks like a competent keeper to me. Here is Amber, plays it forward. Mindy versus the Bull. The Bull tried to bust her way through, but good defensive work there by Mindylicious. Tianja picks it up. The Bull cannot control. It's cleared away by Janae. Ooh, dangerous. Don't put your head there. Now I'm looking at the keeper for Soldiers. She's outside of her 18-yard box, showing some confidence, perhaps experience. Here is Amber. No, ref says, start again. Otra vez. Otra vez. We're into minute number 18. No one has gotten a clear-cut chance as yet. Here is Ainisha with the free kick. Plays it short. Finds Arturo. Gets it back to Ainisha. Ainisha boots it over the top, but straight to keeper Marquisha, who takes it easily. That's a tame shot. We're at minute number 18. No, it was Marcel. She cannot control. Here is Simmons. Trying to motor her way down the right-hand side. It's booted out of touch there by Amira. Brown throwing for, yes, definitely a foul show. I guess the player was a little bit too close to her. Kaylee, can she keep it on field? No, she can't. It goes out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the Little Soldiers, just to right on the edge of half line. This time is a better throw. She gets it back, places it into the midriff of Marcel. She takes it well. Here is Kaylee, turns into trouble. She had a play on the outside. She could have passed it wide. She decided to turn into trouble and lost possession. Ball will go out of touch. So both teams looking to draw first blood. Ooh, not controlled well by Marcel. It goes out of touch. The Bull making a run. Ball played over. Well done by Brown, but the Amber picks it up. Ainisha reacts quickly. Kaylee a little bit too slow. Ball played over the top. Bull picks it up. Bull turns inside. Has problems. Can she get through? She goes down. She's still walking from the ground. It's going to be picked up by Marcel. Can she start the counter? The crowd goes wild, but she's still has two players ahead of her. She plays it across field. It's going to be picked up by Ning. Ning has Sophia on the outside. She does give her Sophia. Can she get past Arturo? Turns inside. Oh, that's a good play. Get past one, but she can't get past two. That's good defensive work by Kwan. Sophia gets it back. She's a hard worker. She turns inside once again. She has some help in Ning. Ning gives it away. That was a careless pass by Ning. Throwing for the Little Soldiers. Here comes. Ball goes out of touch. Another throw-in for the Soldiers. We're into minute number 21. It's still a nil here at the Raymond E. Gishad Football Stadium. Kawanik turns into trouble. That's Prachi. working hard, plays it out on the left-hand side. Tiandra, she has space. Tiandra gets it inside. The ball, cannot control it. But she gets possession nevertheless. She has a play out on the wide. Finds Lamava, that's a fine pass. Lamava, nice sit, nice, can I give it back to the ball? She does. Ball plays it back to Lamava. Nice compact defense though by EastEnders. Lamava turns inside nicely, sends it across, looking for the ball. The ball gets away. Can she get a cross in? The ball sends it across, but it's intercepted nicely by Janae. Played out of touch by Chevalicious. Throw in for the Soldiers. It's going to be taken by Simmons, Talicia Simmons. Cleared away. Nice move by Ning. Oh, finds Kaylee. Kaylee has Benassa. Kaylee plays it forward looking for Ning, but it's going to be intercepted by Kwan. EastEnders struggling to get an outlet. Here is Ionisha. Plays it wide. Finds Tiandra. Tiandra turns, puts it forward, finds, oh, that's good work by Kewanik. But Patchy's there, Patchy's working. Oh, Patchylicious. Ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the Soldiers. We're into minute number 24, 22, 23, sorry. I'm counting downwards, 24, 23, 22. As if I'm doing an auction. Ball played inside. Cleared away by Janae. Who will pick this up? Loose ball picked up nicely there by Kaylee, but she's under some pressure. I noticed that wherever Kaylee is, Benassa is. So she's lashing on. Can she get past her? She does. But she recovers well. Kaylee goes back, looks for help, finds Ning. Ning has a play on the outside, takes out the referee once again. The referee's not happy. Not happy. She needs to move. Plays it into the feet of referee Monique, and it's going to be a drop ball. And it will go to the EastEnders. Ning picks it up. She plays it out wide. Sapphire goes wide. She's going to try to penetrate on that right-hand side and get a cross in. Can she? She sends a cross in. That's a good ball. Oh, fine save by the keeper. Kelly has it. Kelly shoots. Straight into the palm of the keeper. But I'm seeing a corner being indicated by the AR1. But that ball was a caller from Marcel. She should have done better. The keeper stretched out, spread eagle, and save what could have been the first goal for EastEnders. It's a corner. It's going to be taken by Sapphire. Sapphire sends it inside the box, cleared away. Who will pick this up? Ning is at it, so is the bull. Ooh. Patchy. Oh, good work by Patchylicious. No, that was Connor who made that sliding challenge. I'm looking carefully. There is no Patchy on the field. So I'm taking Connor all the time for Patchylicious. It's Danelle, but she's looking Patchy-like. Ball. It's a foul. Against whom? Yes, we're into the 25th minute. Not too sure who this ball is for. I know it's a foul. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I think it was fouled by the bull. The referee going over to her AR2. Played nicely. Marcel. Danelle is working very hard. If my eyes not mistaken me, Danelle has gotten some height. Perhaps that's why I'm calling her patchy. She's growing. Ball picked up by Lakeisha, Marcel. On the outside has Benassa. Benassa clears it. And it will be a throwing for the EastEnders. It's going to be taken. Amira. Number 23 for the EastEnders. Plays it to Marcel. Marcel gets away from Simmons. Plays a nice searching ball inside, but it's intercepted by Kwan. Benassa plays it into the body of Ayanisha. Ball breaks nicely for Amira. She controls. Looks inside. Goes across field. Boots it forward. Only as far as Ambalicious. It's going to be headed away by Janae. Goes out of touch. Throwing for the little soldiers who are trying to penetrate down the left-hand side. We're into minute number 27. It's still 0-0. Who will break the deadlock? Both teams probing, searching, not being very penetrative at this stage. It's, I would say, even Steven. Yeah, actually 50-50 so far. Nice move by Ning. Can she find Kaylee? Kaylee's among a sea of red. She plays it across field. It's intercepted by Quanisha. Quanisha finds Tiandra. Tiandra plays it forward. The ball. The ball. Nice work there by Carol, but she gives it away. Kaylee picks it up nicely. Kaylee, she has Marcel on the outside. She needs to play it off now. A little bit too late, and it's blocked away by Benassa. She's going to try to recover. Benassa has Kaylee with her. Kaylee comes all the way back and does well. Yes, good work by Connor. Amber just gives it away aimlessly. It breaks up Mindy Licious. Mindy plays it out wide, finds Sapphire. She's going to use her speed. She gets away from Arturo. Can she get across? And there's no one inside the box. Kaylee need to go. Go, Kaylee, go. She sends it across. Kaylee! Breaks for Marcel. Marcel takes a shot. Oh, aye. That was close. And the Eastern posse has gone mad. I'm being joined by the man himself, Ben, head coach of the senior women's national team. Ben?
Good evening, everybody.
Thank you so much for your assistance. I will have to take a little break, and Ben will take you through the next 15 minutes.
What a chance we just saw then. I thought Kaylee could have just get a touch.
That was a double chance.
Yeah.
But it was a really good cross. Or was it a shot?
It was like one of those shot come crosses. If it goes in, it's a shot. If it's an assist,
Kaylee missed the header initially.
Yeah, more power on that needed.
Yes.
It's interesting though. With I've just been out listening to the Soldiers goalkeeper. Lots of information, screaming at the defence, get out when they're defending. It's a bit of a nice change to hear that. Trying to get away from defences getting out so slowly. Extended on the attack.
Ooh. What will Kaylee do? Marcel!
I do like that from Kaylee. A little bit extra just to try and help it on its way. So I think strike partner was just expecting it to run through.
Right, Ben. We'll be back.
We're right on the counter attack. Lamara just runs it out of play though. It'll be an EastEnders throw, 30 minutes gone. 0-0 the score. EastEnders putting on a little bit more pressure at this stage in the first half, but found it difficult to get forward at times. It's another foul throw. It's a long ball forward. And Zale the Bull is going to be chasing. He's going to be out for another throw-in. Zale looks so dangerous at the minute with through balls. Chasing everything, seeing her higher up the field, which is changed to last season where she was playing more central. She's really had a good run of form at the minute. She'll be wanting to continue that. Continue it to the end of the season with the under-15s national team competition coming up in the summer. She'll be a big part of that, I'm sure. Just goes out, and that'll be... Oh. That was a corner. The assistant referee flagged for the corner, but the referee says goal kick. And Marquisha's going to be taking the goal kick. They've had a bit of difficulty with the goal kicks, trying to find the fullback. She's been bouncing through and giving possession right back, really cheap. Try it again, and it's picked off by Lamara. Soldiers back on the attack. Good pressure by Soldiers. They lose the ball and they're swarming round to try and get the ball back high up the field, and we've got a counter now by EastEnders in the path of Kaylee, who carries the ball. She's got to head up, no one in support just yet. She weaves and turns, still in possession. It's good defending, really, really good defending there. Soldiers right on the attack again, end-to-end stuff. EastEnders just taking probably a well-earned breather at this point. Soldiers will restart possession, but give it right away. Could have gone square there. Aisha bin Nasir looking like she could have got onto the ball. Goalkeeper's feet. Distribution is good. Finds Lamara out wide. Can't find that cross into Zayla's path. Loses the ball. Lamara down as EastEnders go on the attack. Pass just too much weight on it. It runs right through to the goalkeeper. We'll have a break in play while Lamara gets some treatment. 0-0. It's coming up to 35 minutes. 10 to go plus added time. Didn't see what happened, but she's been down for a little while now. Hasn't really moved either, but the players will get a quick water break while treatment's given. Got some busy benches, all coaches off the feet, giving instruction, trying to take advantage and go into the half-time break with a lead. EastEnders with probably the better chances of this half, but I think Soldiers probably have more of the ball, especially when in those attacking areas. But whenever you've got Kaylee on the field, you're always going to be dangerous on the counter with those quick breaks. Play will resume with Tanisha Palmer, new goalkeeper for Little Soldiers, taking advantage of the transfer window, bringing some new players, some new life. We saw how well that's worked for Shining Stars. See how it works for Soldiers for the remainder of this game. So far spirited. Zayla leading from the front, trying to get involved as much as she can. I think the midfield has held pretty strong so far. See how that works out as we get through the game. Yeah, Lamora's down. Lamora's walked gingerly off the field. Play will resume. Rolled out to Aisha bin Nasir, who has lots of space in front of her, but you have to do well in a foot race there against Kaylee. Cut out by Aisha. Found Aisha making more of those forward runs from defence, almost John Stones-esque at times. Kerenique battling in midfield, trying to make something happen. No way forward there. We will have a foul. Free kick to Little Soldiers. 7 plus added left. Kerenique plays the ball, keeps it moving. Looking to thread that ball through, just doesn't go. Aisha bin Nasir is there. Let's play wide and offside. Looked like that could have been a dangerous break, dangerous attack, but just couldn't get that ball through. Soldiers' defence holding up strong, intercepting at an important moment there. Just panning away from that Zayla, marked by 3 very, very narrow defenders. Not giving her any space. Mr. Johnson calling a 1-1 draw. I'm not sure.
But you know, I always lose, right?
Yeah, I always lose. I don't think I've ever been right. Too close for me to say just yet. I think EastEnders just on top at the moment with some of the chances that they've had, and I don't think Soldiers have yet to take advantage of all the pressure that they've got. They've had lots of possession, haven't really threatened. It's a loose throw. Soldier will take possession. Mara back on the field, ball at her feet. Nice little drag back, finds a little bit of space, looking to try and get forwards into Zayla. Zayla so strong when she's in those positions. That's a great ball in. Mix up with the defender there, almost puts it in her own goal. I was interested to see where that was going to end up because there was nobody really in the box in a threatening position. Zayla pretty much on her own there, gets her team a corner. Could have been a costly error. But if you can shake that one off really quickly and carry on playing, they've got 4 left. It'll be a short corner. trying to change the angle. We'll have another corner. Oh no. It's going to be a goal kick. It's twice now. Not seeing the deflections. Marquisha with a good goal kick this time. Gets EastEnders on the way. That's good defending, ball played right back into Zayla, who's met with a defender. So, goal kick. I think the assistant referee saying goal kick. Referee saying Soldiers throwing. So it's the Soldiers throwing. EastEnders on the break. Cayley looking threatening in behind. Oh, the touch. It needed a touch to take that ball forward. Just couldn't get her feet right, but still in possession, still threatening. It's a good battle on the outside. Cayley just couldn't find that player in support, but they're still in possession. Karanique picks it up in midfield, looks to spread play. That is a very good ball by Karanique. Gets her on the outside. Can she put it in? Oh, that's a great cross across the front of goal. Nobody attacking it though. Cayley was still out wide. She's still in possession though. It finds the hands of Tanisha Palmer. Good kick forward. Karanique gets a touch on it and it's a big clearance. Finds forward, but Aisha bin Nasir in position, puts it out for a throw-in. Throw-in by Darlington, dispossessed there. And we're attacking again. Danelle trying and everything she can to get on the outside there, but just couldn't get round. That'll be another Soldiers throw. Fourth official about to put the added time up. Be out for an EastEnders throw. Darlington with the throw again. Another EastEnders throw, and there'll be 2 additional minutes. 2 minutes. Just couldn't find Lakeisha Marcel there with the pass. Just a little bit too much heat on it. Ball out of play for a throw-in. Well, Marcel just couldn't find that pass there. It's given away. That's a strong challenge. So big boot forward. Zayla moved out of the pocket there, just found herself central. It's a good ball inside though. It's the time for one last attack for EastEnders. Karanique just couldn't get the ball under control. Aisha bin Nasir, who's done very well defensively in the last few games. always seems to be in the right place at the right time at the moment. It's a good ball in. Kelly at the back post, shoots across goal. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. EastEnders definitely have had the best of the chances. Good decision to go across goal, I felt. Just wasn't far enough away from the goalkeeper. And collected. He's right back on the attack for Soldiers. End-to-end stuff at times. Scruffy and scrappy, but that is the half-time whistle, and we're going to go in here 0-0 at the break. The EastEnders will be a little bit disappointed with themselves for some of the chances that they've had. Soldiers have had a good amount of possession, but haven't really threatened, apart from maybe the cross there from Zayla, almost leading to an own goal. But we'll be back after a short break. It's 0-0 here at the Raymond E. Guichard Stadium. And we are back at the Raymond Eagershard Stadium, 0-0 here. I've just been speaking to Esther. Esther has some really interesting ideas on how this game will go. Esther, speaking to the microphone, what's your thoughts for the rest of this game?
No, my thoughts is it's still anybody's game. Okay, we have to see how this second half starts. But I'm feeling that it can possibly go down to a 1-1. It can end up in a draw, either 1-1, or also given Soldiers attacking the first half. I think it can be 2-0 at the same time, but it can also be 2-1. I feel this is anybody's game, and they both have the opportunity to score, and they also both do have the opportunity to not score if they don't want it. I mean, they have to play, and we can see Soldiers is on the move.
The pressing early, trying to get on the ball quickly, trying to get the ball back. Kerenique better at that one, plays the ball forward, it's a good pass, and another good pass.
Ooh. Can she keep it in? She does.
She keeps it in. Can we get a cross into the box?
Oh, we need a cross. We need a cross.
Just took too long.
Let's see what the referee calls. Okay. Okay. Good call.
Showed too much of the ball to the defender there, but you get themselves a throw in.
It's EastEnders
I think
throw
it's
in.
the right decision that time.
So everybody's like looking, a little standstill-ish. I mean, I don't know if they're a bit fatigued and all, but
So do you think fitness is going to play a part for the rest of the game?
Definitely fitness is going to play a part. Definitely. Okay. Can she cross it? Okay.
Too close, but EastEnders come away with the ball.
I think they need to open up a little bit. They need to give a little bit more option, give themselves a little bit more room to get that ball where they need to get it, because their first touch is not always the best. So you want to get some room in between the players if you really want them to get that ball. Can she
I think
save
off
it?
the ball movement for both teams is necessary.
Okay, EastEnders let it go out to get their corner kick. Let's see if they can capitalize on this. You see, Janae is pushing up in the box. You have to keep an eye on Janae. You have to be. You definitely have to keep. She's getting in the box. Woo!
It's got to be a better ball than that, though. Needs to hang it up in the air.
You gotta get out.
And we are on a quick break.
Wow. And Soldiers still has it. Let's get it back. We see Ming, and the passes tonight is not the best, I have to say. It's a lot of missed kick directed passes from Ming out there tonight. She has to get better control on that pass. She wants to save possession.
Just keeping an eye on Ishida. Ishida looked to get the worst of her own tackle. Took a while to get back up.
Yeah, I mean,
stops the pass going through there, and it'll be a
but
Soldiers
she
throw.
passed the ball, but she didn't move. You gotta move. Gotta give yourself some room. Let's go, Soldiers. See, Anisha on the ball. Gets the ball. Is she gonna cross it? See, Amber just puts it back in there.
There's good pressure there by Renisha Hodge. Kerenique tries to get the ball forward.
It boots all up the field.
Zayla dispossesses and
Zayla's
breaks
on a run.
into
She's
space
on a run.
at the edge of the box.
Woo,
Shoots,
oh my God!
and that is out of here.
I think that went Sholby.
I was just about to say heads up in Wynyard Point, because that is out of here.
She just sailed it over. I mean, I think she felt it, but she just put too much on it. She really wanted it, but she put too much on it.
Yeah, it's one of those where when it leaves your foot, you know it's going way over, and you just wish you can have that moment back again.
Let's see where Marquisha is going to direct this ball to. See if we're going to have any pressure on this one.
Goes out to the fullback, and it's intercepted again.
That looks like Lamar out there. Come
on,
can she cross it?
As she's going through. It'll be a goal kick. Unfortunately for the defender.
Knowing the keeper, they have to keep the pressure high if they want possession of this ball. So just have to, because Marquisha's kicks aren't going too long tonight.
That was a good decision to go to Kerenique. Does well on the recovery. Tries to get the ball wide, but it's worked. EastEnders are on the attack. Haley. And that is definitely.
Sapphire is going with it. She's going with it.
Well, that may have been a foul.
Okay.
And yep, she's going to bring it back.
She got a really hard hit there. To see.
That was a heavy, heavy challenge. Aisha bin Nasir doing a really good job tonight. But maybe just in the way a little bit too much there. She gets clattered. She'll take some treatment here. It was a heavy challenge. 49 minutes played, 0-0. We started the second half in the same vein as the first half.
So, Coach, how do you think that the second half, like the start is? I mean, compared to the first half, like
I think it's back and forward. I think I said in the first half there were good chances from EastEnders. They're looking probably in front of goal, the most dangerous. Soldiers looking to be a little bit more patient with the build-up. They're having a lot of the possession. They're starting to open up some spaces, but like you said before, this could go either way, and it's going to come down to certain moments in a game. And I think if you look at the goalkeeper for Soldiers, probably the difference maker to keep it 0-0 for the chances that EastEnders have had.
I think she came in tonight, and I think their defense is feeling very confident in the back there, given the keeper behind there as well. But like you said, it can't be anybody's game. It's just who wants it, who really, really wants it. Because I think both teams are battling with some fatigued players out there, and they're trying to cope with that. The movement is not all there tonight, but in order to get those spaces, they have to move. So now we're going to get a drop ball.
Not entirely sure. I thought it was being given for the foul.
I guess
Because if it wasn't a foul, the player was stopped in a really promising attacking position.
Yes.
I
feel like the drop ball probably should be a little further up if you're not going to give the foul. I mean, I'm no referee, but...
No, I'm no referee either, but I haven't seen that one before, because it wasn't a head injury, so it didn't need to be stopped.
Okay.
That's a great ball from
Connor is
Danielle.
going with it. Can she hold it?
Oh, she's turned back.
Yeah, she should have gone with it.
Recognised Zayla was the only person forward and felt she needed to come back, but...
I think she could have pushed with it a little bit more before she sent it back.
Danielle's second game back, though. Maybe the fitness, she's looking at the amount of space she's got to cover
She did
together.
a little bit of work in the first half. I don't know if she's a little bit tired at the moment, but I mean, if you have the space, you got to go. You got to push through. Okay, the ball is back. It's back in Soldiers.
It's a dangerous attack on the edge of the box.
Oh my gosh.
Switching the angle. There's no Aisha bin Nasir on the field. Just comes on now while they're under pressure. It's out of play, and that'll be an EastEnders throw-in.
And you see that little space open back up, and the ball gets back down there. And now EastEnders are in a good position. Watch that. No one's on the player for the throw. Can she cross it? Can Sophia? What? Okay, there's a player down on the opposite side of the field. There's a player down, so the whistle was blown.
I think it's Lamara. She went down in the first half.
So the medic is going to come and check her well.
Struggling a little bit, I think, still.
Seems so. It seems so.
I wasn't sure what the problem was in the first half, but...
So it looks like she's going to exit the field, and the throw will... But at first, we're going to have a substitution from Soldiers.
You can see the number that came on there.
Looks like she's coming on for Lamara. Now the throw
So how
has
Lamara
been
off.
taken.
I'll confirm that substitution when we get it. Still haven't seen the number of the player that came on. Quick throw by EastEnders. It's a good, dangerous ball,
And
trying to get around the outside of the
She just
fullback.
bumped off the ball.
We'll have a goal kick for Soldiers.
I think she's a little bit fatigued at this moment because she got bumped off that ball, which I feel like she didn't really have to. She showing some body. Here comes the keeper with the kick.
Good kick, but
Get a head on
nobody
it.
there to challenge. Sheeda trying to bring the ball down. Good
EastEnders
ball forwards.
Still has possession. Sophia is on the roll again. No, she gets it back. Wow.
Good work to get it back. Aisha on the ball, looking to bring it out of defence. That is a good pass down the middle of the field. That's a good touch. Gets away from the defender in the wide space. She shoots.
Oh, and it just goes straight across. And where did it go?
Oh, you screw.
No, if that had gone in, that would definitely been.
You've got to be screaming at your forwards. You've got to get in there. Even though the shot's coming in, we've seen a couple of them that have just been thrown across the face of goal. And any touch directing it to goal, and that goes in.
Yeah, they really needed that one. Let's see if they can get it back and see if they can get another chance at goal again. Palmer takes the kick for Soldiers.
Just confirming that substitution, it was Lamara that went off, and it's number 25, and I apologise if I get the name wrong, but it's Parachi Kumar that comes on, and I do apologise if I mispronunciate the name. Extender's putting the ball into the box. Aisha misses it.
Okay, Janae with a big kick. Can she put it back in? Okay, they're pressuring up top. That's good.
Karanique with a good pass to the edge of the box.
Shot. You gotta pressure the keeper.
Kaylee tries to get there. Nice and brave by the goalkeeper to come out for that one.
Hold her ground. And she got a hand on that.
I think EastEnders need to start looking at making sure they've always got players at the central areas when they're attacking, whether it's around the penalty spot, when the ball's in the wide area, at the edge of the box, to try and make the most of these chances that they're getting for themselves. Just a bit more pressure needed in there, and that's a wasted pass.
It's not wasted.
Picked up.
EastEnders has it. Is it going to go out of play?
Ball's still in.
Okay.
It's cleared as far as Ashida. Ashida will pick it up, looks to get the ball forward down the line.
Soldiers gets there, but Sapphire is there with her, and they're jostling. She gets the ball. She crosses.
Right with the cross.
And it comes off of the Soldiers player.
Will we get a corner? Yes, we will get a corner.
So another corner. We've been having quite a bit of corners tonight.
Quite a number of corners, but can EastEnders make the most of this one? Yeah, can they deliver? Can they get it into a really good position and threaten?
Going back with Janae's coming back up again into the box. And Sophia is going to take the kick. It looks like it's going to be a long kick. There are no.
It's a better
It's
corner.
in the box, but the keeper collects it easily.
Player on the front post does enough just to let the ball go through, but again, nobody in the central area.
Okay. It's a big kick down the field, but only Zayla is down there for
Oh,
Soldiers at the moment.
The
she
strength
gets
of
it.
Zayla,
She's
1v1.
going, straight to the keeper. Makisha gets it. However, Zayla looks to be in pain. Looks like she got
Really brave by the goalkeeper there to dive at her feet. Does well 1 versus 1. Zayla indicated immediately as she hit the floor that something wasn't right. I hope it's nothing too serious.
Well, they have. Well, the medic is checking her out on the field, so hopefully she's sitting upright, so that's a good thing.
Don't know if maybe she landed on something as she's fallen. Maybe it was an awkward fall. Maybe it was.
No, she got clipped by the keeper in her face when she went down. But it was a good defensive play by the keeper to come out off her line and challenge her, and also Zayla to stand her ground and keep going.
Very brave goalkeeping. Because Zayla in those positions
Okay,
been
she's
very
back
good.
up on her feet.
Really good to see Zayla walking.
Okay, so Soldiers had an opportunity there.
Just
However,
watched it back, still not sure. Does take a little bit of an awkward fall. It looks like a heavy fall on her side as she goes down, but positive to see that she's up on her feet. Oh, and ball's in play. The
Okay, keep us stopped.
medical staff still haven't got off the field yet. Zayla's still on the field though.
She is a very strong player. She'll be out there, I think, until the very end. So you have to watch out for that one. She's not going to go down easily.
Yeah, Zayla's form has been very good so far this year. She's coming to the second round.
So the keeper's
Lots of
going to
confidence.
retake the drop ball.
Zayla not taking her time getting off the field. She'll leave play and be instructed when she can come back on. It'll be a drop ball.
And we're in the 60th.
It's a good kick forward. Watch that bounce.
Yeah, let's go. Karnique's on the ball. Can she get it? So it just has.
Sheeda comes away with it. Spreads play to the wide area.
Anisha is trying to defend as best she can against the fire. It goes out of touch by EastEnders for Soldiers. Throw in. We're in the 60th minute now, and still we're at 0-0. Do you think this is going to progress like this until the 80th minute?
Yeah, it's been a little bit stop-start, a couple of injuries, and I think that's been one of the reasons why maybe teams can't capitalise on the momentum that they've had.
I think the pace of the game has slowed down a little bit.
That's a good ball into space, and there's lots of space. EastEnders numbers up there, but they needed to look left rather than through the middle.
They're definitely pressuring a lot more in this half than in the first. They're getting the ball a little bit more up.
Esther, I don't know if you noticed, but I've had a number of messages complimenting your commentary tonight.
I am no commentator.
It's a nice change having you on commentary instead of out in the stands screaming and
Screaming.
shouting at everybody.
I do miss out in the stand screaming. I think if I'm out there screaming, they'll probably get a little bit more energy to probably take a little bit more shots at goal tonight. But I'm saving my voice for the weekend.
Okay.
You know, I am. Totally am. But I thank you very much for the comments from all those out there who are listening. And I'm not boring you today.
Oh,
Thank you
people
very much.
like it. We'll have a corner. EastEnders trying to get around the outside of the fullback. Try to get the cross in.
And who is taking this corner? This corner is coming from the other side. So this is going to be interesting. Because I don't think we've seen any corners from this side as yet for EastEnders. Ooh, we've had a substitution. The Soldiers.
Oh, there's a low ball into the box. It was bouncing. Could have been dangerous. Still under a bit of pressure out there
Soldiers.
on that wing. See, the thing with EastEnders, even though there's a lull in a game, you know that they can step it up another
Right,
gear. They
Katie's
have
on
the
the ball.
energy levels.
And Soldiers are on the roll. Down the line, and Zayla
Good
goes,
defending.
and Mindy goes, and Zayla goes, and Mindy goes, and Mindy gets there first, and it goes out.
The Soldiers throwing.
Soldiers trying. That was some good hustling there. That was good, some good hustling there. You know, Mindy had a little speed there. Zayla had some speed too, cause she had to catch up.
And it all started with Tiandra Gums on this left-hand side, getting the play moving.
Yeah. And just before that last corner kick, we had a substitution by Soldiers. Looks like Rikisha is now on the field for Soldiers. I do not see Amber out there no more, so probably Amber is subbed off for
Great
Amber.
observation skills there, Esther.
Fresh legs. You gotta look out for those fresh legs. You know, you never know what persons off the bench can do. They can do quite a bit damage with some fresh legs. Let's go. Soldiers on the throw-in.
Tiandra with the touch, still in possession. Looks to try and get that ball in the box. Only goes as far as Karnique, who's looking to play forward, and there's a mistake on the halfway line. Kaylee will pressure. I thought Kaylee might have just been in there.
Pressure's still there. The pressure's still up there. Can she take them on? Okay, Connor is working hard tonight.
Darnell to the rescue.
Ooh.
Gets pushed over there. Just a little bit too much. That's a couple now that we've seen by Kaylee. She just needs to rein it in a little bit.
But we have to point out Connor on that play because she really hustled back to help her defense out on that play. Because any easy ball to EastEnders at this moment on that ball, and it's going straight into the box at the goal. So we have to keep that defense tight from Soldiers. We cannot let anything through at this point in time. So now it's a free kick for Soldiers. Anisha's going to take that kick. Let's see how far it's going to go, because I'm feeling like she's a little bit tired right now. Don't know if it's going to go too long.
65th minute, still 0-0 here at the Raymond Eagershard Stadium on a Thursday night. Women's football on a Thursday night, Esther.
I know. I mean, I love the action and all, but a Thursday night. Ugh. Okay.
It's a good idea trying to spread the play, but Darnell
too
just
much
wasn't in position.
Yeah, she's too far in.
Looking a little tired. Quick throw. Couldn't control it though, and it's going to be a Soldier's throw-in. Ball's bouncing and it's picked up there.
I mean,
In a good position. Fire getting down the wing,
yeah,
still a long way to go to get to a position where she can be dangerous. The referee doesn't see anything wrong with that. It'll be collected by the goalkeeper.
Shouldn't they
Ball's still
pressure
in
the
play.
keeper? I think they should pressure the keeper.
Nobody's pressuring her. She's going to take her time with that one. Sometimes it's a game of cat and mouse. The goalkeeper trying to draw somebody in. Kaylee having none of it.
Ooh. Sometimes you got to test out the keeper.
She can't get the ball down, but comes away with it. Can't keep it in.
Sailor was ready for that, but Ashida got it out.
Soldiers will pick up a throw in just on the edge of the final third.
I don't think anybody's like in a rush right now. I think both teams on the field right now are a bit, tired based on the body language. So they're just like, can we just hold this out for the 90? It doesn't look like they mind if it draws, but let's see. Let's see who got a little bit more push in it.
Yeah, I think maybe both teams recognizing maybe just one goal is what's going to be in it. There's still a lot of time left. Conserve some of the energy. It's a good touch away there, but it's
back out for throw.
Out for another throw in for EastEnders. Working the line. Ball out of play. For a signal, and it's going to be an EastEnders throw in. Playing for yardage down the line at the moment, just trying to throw it down, try and progress play, albeit slowly. Seems to be doing the trick though.
Stay on your feet.
Reminds me a little bit of the Diamonds game. I think counted about 20 throw-ins in a very short space of time. They're going to have to try and open up the space a little bit, try and change the angle of how they're trying to get the ball forward rather than just trying to work the line, because every time you throw it down the line,
it's just coming back out.
It's going back out for a throw-in.
Probably let's switch it up. Let's get it somebody in the space. Somebody needs to come in the space and demand for the ball. Let's see, it's not working.
I always like throwing sideways and backwards.
Okay, that was a
from
better
that
throw.
Position and rebuild. Just
Can
get
they
yourself
save
out
it?
of trouble.
Okay.
But Tiandra's going to pick the ball up in the wide area, looking to try and thread it through into the box, but it's cut out. Just down the line.
Soldiers picks it up.
Only as far as Soldiers.
Got to switch sides.
Tiandra took a little bit of a knock there. She still stayed down. Referee stopping play.
And Ming is not She's not happy with that. Number 12, she was on a run and she's like, oh, cut. But
yeah, and she's just been told to just roll to the side of the pitch. For me, if it's not a head injury,
it shouldn't. Yeah, I think it just disrupt the play a little bit there, ref. I feel like
it's happened a couple of times now.
Yeah, I mean, I assume the players are happy for the little break, the little breather. However, I think now the medic is coming onto the field and crossing the field, so the game cannot start until the medic has successfully gotten across the field to the player who's already off the field. I think that's the shortest route. If he took it around, it'd probably take too long. But, you know. Okay, it's going to be a drop ball.
It's always shorter as the crow flies, as we say back home. So
I don't know what our crow flies.
So it's a bird that will fly in the shortest, straightest direction.
Okay.
Don't have to go around the outside of anything.
Interesting.
But I can understand the EastEnders' frustration because they were getting a little bit of momentum there.
They almost
got
had a
the
breakaway.
opportunity.
Okay. Keisha's on the
Strong
ball.
defending, a little bit left on her after it.
Okay, Ming's back on the ball.
That's a foul.
Okay.
Take
She
that
gets
foul.
a Finally, she gets a foul. She gets a kick. EastEnders.
Yeah, Renisha Hodge just getting fouled there.
Yes.
Took a little bit of a kick.
Also known as Ning. Bonacia Hodge.
Known as.
Ning. Ning. When Johnson says Ning,
Okay.
that's who he's referring to. Okay.
So Renisha Hodge was kicked.
Actually, Ashita just kicked the ball. Renisha is in the middle.
Asha breaking out of defence. I do like this.
Soldiers is on a roll now. Ooh.
I don't realise how quick she is
Pushing
until she
it.
gets
They're
going.
pushing it. They're pushing it.
Trying to
Taylor
commit bodies
brings it back.
forwards.
Aisha.
In a very unfamiliar position. She's that high up. Nosebleed territory for the centre back joining in play at the edge of the box. But yeah, a soldier's throwing.
Soldiers throw in, but most of Soldiers' players are so close to the half line. Still.
So we've got a lot of followers listening. I've just been told, Ben, it's Ning. So
Ning.
Okay.
Yes, Renisha Hodge. Ning.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Do we have a player down again?
So another player
Looks
down.
like we
Could
have
be
another player down.
another
However,
breaking play.
it doesn't seem that the medic is needed, and she's getting back up.
I think it's,
Looks to be
is it
Connor.
Darnell?
Yes,
It's Darnell.
She's a tough little cookie, that one there. There we go.
It may be a fitness thing for Darnell. It's very durable. Don't see her staying down for too long, which is good to see.
Yeah.
She's involved in so much out there, though.
Yeah, she does have many short bursts of energy out there on her face, so that's a plus that has worked in Soldier's favor for this game. The ball comes through the middle. Kaylee gets the ball. Is she gonna pass it wide to Safia? She does.
It's a great ball out wide.
Now who's in the middle?
Can we make the most of this,
Take
though?
the shot.
And it's
Ooh,
not.
she takes a shot, but it goes wide. I mean,
Yeah, it's a great ball out wide in a really, really good
do you
position.
think that's a shot that she was saying? It looks
I
like she
think-
wants to be subbed. She's rolling her hands. Does that mean she wants to be subbed? Is she tired?
Not sure. Maybe it's more that was supposed to be a cross.
But it just
Take
came
me
off.
But
Kaepernick is on the ball.
another player that has under 15s national team duty coming up. Maybe
Nice ball.
let's add some crossing into our training schedule. Kaepernick picks the ball up, looked to try and spread play.
And the keeper is coming for it.
Keeper quick off a line, does
Yeah.
very well there.
She's trying to get him up the field. Okay, now we have some. Okay. At least someone stepped to the keeper there just now. Yeah. The keeper wants them to get up the field, but they're not moving quick enough.
Yeah, she was screaming at him in the first half when I was out in the stands listening to her. We do see a lot at the moment especially late in games, where the defence just stand on the edge of the 18-yard box when the goalkeeper's taking a goal kick, and you're just inviting people to win the ball back and attack you, and you're on the edge of the 18-yard box, set up to defend already.
Like you said before, it's probably fatigue that has a lot to play with that, you know?
Yeah.
They can feel it in their bones, in their bodies right now, and
We're in the second round though now. Everyone should be at
I know,
peak
right?
performance.
This is what I'm saying. We're in the second round, so these games should be more fire than the first round. I mean, I think it started off real good with a good pace and momentum, you know. But
Should be at peak performance if we announce
maybe
some
it's the
women's national
frustration.
team.
That is true.
If we announce some women's national team friendlies, there shouldn't be any scared faces for fitness.
That is true. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice kick.
Bouncing. Tiandra gets to the ball first though. Looks to come back inside. It's well cut out there.
Down.
Ashida does really well. Looks to get that quick
Juanita
attack
with
for
a
Kaylee.
nice-
Doesn't find her way through. She looks frustrated. Another frustrating night for her, but
She's got to get near the space, you know. She's got to make sure they see her.
it's a problem for forwards that can be really, really dangerous when they feel isolated. We saw her in the first half. She was starting to come back a little bit deeper to try and get on the ball, but if she just looks over her shoulder and sees where that defensive line actually is, because the left back was 15 yards behind where Kaylee was, and she could have stretched that. But forwards do go through frustrating patches, but she just have to try and find another solution if what she's trying to do isn't
Juanita's on
working.
the ball. She crosses it over in the middle.
Sheeda gets there again.
To say they're real good on the defense, and the EastEnders here in the
Some
back
good
line.
clearance.
And Safia is going down the line with the ball. She's taking on soldiers. She got it. Can we take on? And it just goes
It's
over
out of
play.
play, and that's a soldier, so it should. Oh no, EastEnders throwing.
The ref says EastEnders throw. EastEnders throw. Let's go EastEnders.
We do have a better view here of that one. A difficult one to see. A few bodies in between.
That's true. We're more on. Yeah. And it's
Kaylee just kicks
soldiers ball.
the ball. No.
Okay, wait. The
Point
ref.
hit- No, it's
So
EastEnders throwing.
okay. The flag just went in the wrong direction from the ref.
Always wait for the referee's arm to point.
Well, we have to. Well, his arm.
I
didn't
made that
point
mistake.
way.
I made that mistake in the
But
first
his
half.
arm point that
I know.
way. I guess we have to wait for the main referee hand to point, because it's a throw. She thought it was a free kick. Okay.
Over the head. Fire trying to get
Okay.
onto it.
Soldiers on the ball. The keeper's coming out. Looks like she wants it. She got it.
Some great communication there between the goalkeeper and the defender again. Goalkeeper really taking ownership of her 18-yard box, which is good to see.
And she has to be committed. She definitely has to be voicing herself.
One of the things I don't like to see or hear is centre-backs calling for goalkeepers. For me, it's always a goalkeeper's decision, and she's taking control tonight, which is good.
Is she gonna cross?
It's an EastEnders corner.
And it's deflected off the soldiers. EastEnders corner. Let's see how the corner comes. I think this is the second corner to be taken from that side for this half. And the first one wasn't as.
Yeah, two or three. The last one was low.
The last one wasn't the best getting in the box.
A low bouncing ball caused a
However-
bit of problems at the front post, but nobody central.
Yeah. Let's see if she gets a good kick and gets it in.
It's low again.
Uh,
Well dealt with this time.
That's true. It goes back out. EastEnders still has possession in the middle. Janae fires it back down the middle. Anisha gets on it. She's going down the field with it. She's going for it. Denied by Ashita.
Just couldn't quite
Put
get
it back
there.
up the field. And Ning knocks it down through the space.
It's a great
Kelly's
ball
going,
by
challenging the keeper,
Renisha Hodge.
but the keeper collects it with ease. The keeper is really pounding that ball on the ground before she kicks it. I don't know if she's like frustrated a bit or she's just, trying to get a...
After the rain we had yesterday, I wouldn't trust the bounce.
I would not. I would not. Okay, it's Soldier's throw, but nobody's looking for the ball. He just throws it down the line.
It's a bit too much on it for Tiandra, but it's going to be another throw in.
And Mindy knocks it back out for a throw. When you see those hands come out on the hips, you know that we're now in uncharted territory because our bodies are definitely reaching our breaking points. I'm talking about the players on the field.
10 minutes to go. Is that the uncharted territory?
I think
10
it's
minutes
like
to
10
go?
minutes to go because you see the hands on the hip, everybody's like, can we hang on? Can
Big
we
deep
hang on?
breaths.
Yes, we cannot give up any goals, but we just need to hang on. So,
Just trying to play for yards. Comes right back. 2 EastEnders though.
Anisha gets on the ball. It's true. Her legs.
Little nutmeg there. Does well with the square ball. And that is a dangerous ball into the box. Danielle picks it up.
Ooh,
She's
nice pull back.
weaving. Looks to try to find that pass for Zayla.
And Janae is coming down the line with it.
Danielle struggling
Chips it away.
after that one. Bit of cramp maybe settling in.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna have another player down. Is the ref gonna blow the whistle? She does. She does.
I can understand the frustrations here because there's 3 attacks now that EastEnders have had that are pulled back for injuries. I understand the coach's frustration, very animated on the sideline.
He is very and
Keeping himself away, obviously.
but
silent
it's a
frustration.
bit of frustrating also for the players because on the breakaways where they have possession and no one's on them. Unfortunately, a player is down and the ref has to call. The question is, does the ref really have to call at that particular time? Because it's not being called right away. It's being called after a while when the other team has
I think unless
the
it's
breakaway.
unless it's a head injury, we're seeing it more and more in the professional game where the ball's not being put out of play, and it's almost when your team with the player down injured wins the ball back, that's when they'll blow, and that's where they'll stop it. Never when a team is attacking in the way that we've seen it with EastEnders.
Well, the players are getting some hydration on the sideline while the medic tends to the play on the field. Let's see if it's going to add any boost to their last less than 10 minutes to go. Probably less than, I don't know how
8
many.
minutes plus added.
Plus added.
Had a few injury breaks. I
Yes.
could imagine 3 or
Is
4
the
minutes
breaks,
added.
I mean, the breaks being hot and cold in between, is it helping the game? Is it helping the players?
It's
I mean,
breaking up the floor, and you just starting to get into a
definitely
floor after the throw-ins.
It definitely is. I mean, they're getting a little water in the system. They're getting a little breather. But, when the game restarts, we'll come back with that same energy. So let's see if this, less than 10 minutes ago, let's see who's going to push. Let's see who's going to push hard to get in there. We can see the coaches are very much up and wanting both of their sides to push hard. As you can see, they're very animated on the sideline. I can only imagine what they're saying.
I can see Cleo directing to try and get forward. Maybe that's them saying, I want you to, as soon as the ball drops, can we play forwards? Not too sure why the Soldiers play was so close to the drop ball. I mean, it was a massive favour that was done to them. Just get into a defensive position and then go and defend on the touch.
Okay.
Azale's right on that. Trying to
He's
stop
on
any
her.
progress there, but doesn't come away with the ball. It's a
EastEnders
great
has
touch on the
ball.
outside.
Is she gonna- Denied in there again.
It's good defending. Needs, at this stage, they need some off-the-ball movements, try and create good passing options for them, but resorting to just trying to hit it a little bit longer and get it away.
She passes away to Sapphire.
Sapphire with the cross, that's another good ball! Can she score?
And it goes in.
is!
And it looks like Ning put that into the back of the net.
And the crowd go wild.
Yes, that is what pressure does.
The goalkeeper got a touch on that. It was a really...
Just went right out of her grasp.
It was a really tough cross, putting it in...
The East Ender player came and she just put it in. And
what's called the
all it
corridor
takes.
of uncertainty for a reason. Takes the touch. Renesha Hodge at the back post.
Yes, she kept hustling and she finally
One
got it
touch
in.
finish. Finishing her run, that's something that I said earlier. Finish your run, don't stop and watch. Finish your run, because you never know when you get that little bounce off a goalkeeper.
Yes, you never know what's going to come for you, and you're going to get it in. So now the East Enders FC are up by 1 with less than 8 minutes to go, plus added.
5 plus added now.
5 plus added.
5 plus added. I feel we'll get 4
we're
or
in the
5
85th
minutes
minute of the game.
added on. I feel like Soldiers just look tired at the moment. They're going to have to find something to try and get themselves back in the game, but
they're on the roll and they're looking hungry again for another goal. Pushing through the defense. They're trying to get it through the defense. She's going to pass it back. She's going to take a shot from long, and the keeper collects it with ease.
It's a shot on target, though.
Definitely on target. Keeper boots the ball down the field. Soldiers.
Chandra with a good touch.
Possession with it. She's going to get it to Zela.
Just can't get the ball out of her feet, though, to get it under control.
Okay, ball goes out of play.
EastEnders throw in, but
they don't have to rush, you know, but they're rushing. They look like they want another goal.
Still deep in the half. Maybe they recognise the threat of Zela because, you know, when she gets on the ball, she's so powerful.
That is.
Potentially could have had a goal earlier in this half. And actually uses a goalkeeper, something we're not used to seeing.
Okay.
It's good distribution, finding the midfielder, but just couldn't get the ball under control.
Lose it in the midfield, and EastEnders now has possession again. And Kiers goes through.
Looking for Kaylee off the shoulder
Just
there.
could not get on that. Just could not get on that one.
Bouncing ball in midfield. Won in the end by EastEnders. Played out looking for Sapphire, but it's intercepted. Chandra comes short. She needs to go long in that position, try and stretch.
And she goes down.
Down gets the free kick in just inside the opponent's half.
Let's see. Anisha's coming to take that kick. Let's see if Soldiers can really capitalize on this, because they really need this. We are in the 87th minute. They need to capitalize on this kick. She does not take the long kick. She plays a shot.
Oh, and there's a mix-up.
See,
I was just about to say, get the ball in the box. Look to send one of your defenders up. Look to send Aisha up.
They had to get Zela up on the last back for that one. They had to.
Not long left to play.
No.
At this stage, 1-0 down. Do you risk it? Maybe you lose 2-0, but maybe reach for the stars and get a draw. Go home with a point.
Past the stars. I mean.
They're in a real rush to take that one short as well.
I don't think if they commit to it, they have much to lose. If they just commit as more than they can to it.
Great feet to come away with the ball, looking for Kaylee. Aisha bin Nasir with the interception, breaking into the opponent's half.
Picked up by Zillow.
Zela just
She's
loses
looking
the ball
for that
under her
space.
feet.
She knocks the play off of her.
See you later, Karanique. But she's super resilient.
They're all on her. She's gonna pass it off. It looks like she's gonna keep
Zela playing like a one-woman army at the minute, taking everybody on.
She's just knocking them through like pinballs. Okay, she's down now.
She's down.
She's expelled. Her energy is just expelled.
And I think we're getting a free kick.
She's just taking that breather in, letting that engine refuel a little bit.
I waited for the referee's arm before I said I think it's a free kick.
That's a good one. That's a good one, because you never know what's going on out there, so you gotta really wait to see what the ref says. Well, the main ref.
This is a dangerous position now.
It is. Now
Do
let's
you
see if we're gonna
send
take
Asher
the
up?
short pass.
Do you send a defender up at this stage?
I think at this stage you should commit them all in there. I
Because
mean,
it's looking like Haley's starting
we
to
have
come
less
back.
than a minute to go.
They're sending the
in
full
regular
backs up.
time.
I don't know why they're sending the full backs up. The two centre backs staying back. Maybe it's because
Okay.
of Aisha's pace to try and match Kaylee.
Oh, short
Bouncing
pass.
ball into the
Ooh.
box, and
It just
Nobody there
landed right on an
challenging.
Eastender. She just kicked
Aisha
it
with
out.
the ball plays wide,
Is she gonna put it back in?
trying
She's
to
back on the
just
ball. She
sustain
has
the
to
threat
cross
that
it and get it back
they've
in.
created
Oh
for
my
themselves.
gosh.
But it's a good block in the end. EastEnders with space in
Yes.
front of her
They have
as
plenty
she
of
drives
space
out.
to move. Sit down.
We'll
Ooh,
have
it's
3 minutes.
3 minutes at a time.
3 minutes with
and
Kaylee
Kaylee's on the ball.
on the
and
run.
she's- Oh, and she's denied. And Bin Nassar defense has come through and denied her another opportunity. So they're not going to be any more easy shots at goal for EastEnders, it looks like.
Aisha bin Nasir, right place, right time, as I said earlier.
Definitely.
Done very well with that so far this in the second round.
So now that we have 3 minutes to go, or less than 3 minutes to go, and at a time,
2.5 to go. It's a dangerous corner at this stage. Do you think they send everybody up still, or do you think they just
I
be
think they can
conservative?
if they want to. You know, they have nothing to lose, really. I think
Well, if you-
EastEnders have nothing really to lose.
well,
I think so.
But they could do.
They
if
could, but I
they
mean,
send players up,
twice.
there's a quick break.
That's true, you know. But at this point in time, I'm thinking
2 minutes to go. Keep
soldiers are committing everyone behind. They don't want to give up any more easy goals. Let's see if she's going to take the shot pass. No, she tries to get in
It's
the
a
air.
better ball, but
Ooh.
that needed to be
Missed
headed
header.
there. And this is the counter-attack
Okay, now this
opportunity
is it.
that we were
And
saying.
Connor is on the
because
ball, and she's going.
They're now looking
Oh,
to thread it
she's
through.
trying to get it to Zayla,
Zayla
but
wasn't looking as the ball finally was played forward.
blocked away.
Dana looks like she's in need of Gatorade, oxygen,
Everything.
Nice method.
All of the above.
everything.
Okay, and it was out of the. She was just about thinking whether she's going to take it in the box or she's going to come out and knock it down the field.
Oh, that was a handball, but we'll play on.
Kaylee gets the ball.
Kelly with a good touch look to try and take it in a stride and get into space,
By
but
the defense.
defense was
And
very good,
Sophia is
standing
on the
strong.
ball. She's looking to beat Quanisha. She gets it back inside. She swings it. Oh! It looks like it's still in play, but unfortunately, it goes out. at
Mix
the
up in
foot
communication there.
of soldiers. Yeah, I think she was waiting to see if it's going to go out of play. Unfortunately, she had to get on the ball because it just stood there. Now, this is going to be, I think, the last corner for the night. Feeling.
Not sure, there might be another one or two.
And Sophia's going to take
A
it.
bit more safety first by EastEnders, leaving 3 defenders up. Back at home with Zayla on the halfway line.
Is she going to put it in or is she going to take a shot? I mean, she looks to cross it.
Trying to try
Kearney
and
looks
keep
to
hold of
guess
the
on
ball
it.
at this stage.
Need to hold possession at this point, but they look like they want to get at least one more. And with the trip, the ref calls a free kick.
Thoughts, Esther?
My thoughts are just let it play, ref, let it play. However, I mean, what's your thoughts? Who you think
Maybe
is
that-
going to be
maybe that was
sailing
a-
away with this MVP tonight? We just got
Moving
this.
ball.
We're in the 93rd minute. I think the whistle's going to blow right now after this kick. Let's see what the ref says.
I mean, we've had 4 corners in the other time,
And the ref has blown the whistle.
and that
Now,
is it.
that
I
is
don't know
it.
about the MVP tonight, Esther. Who's in your thoughts for
Oh my
MVP?
gosh, we have.
Sophia's done okay?
Sophia was doing good. She wasn't getting. I think Zayla was hustling good. I think Zayla had a good game. I think Connor had a good game. EastEnders.
Renesha Hodge?
Yeah, she was working a bit there in the middle. You know, I mean, it's a tough call, ish.
And do you have to go now, Esther, to go and hand the trophy out?
I
Or
think
have we
the
got-
trophy is making its way down. We see Shelly down
got-
there. She's like, I don't know.
Okay.
I think they're still trying to decide who the MVP is going to be. They'll probably
Confusion in
give
the
it to
sta-
Kaylee.
Confusion's in the stands for the MVP.
It
but
looks like it's gonna
it
be a
is
big debate.
1-0 at the final whistle to EastEnders at the Raymond Eagleshard Stadium on a Thursday night, Esther.
Yes,
Women's
on a
football
magical
on a
Thursday night. You know, thanks to that weather yesterday, now we have a women's game on a Thursday night.
Yeah, great to see women's football on a
Yes.
Thursday night.
But don't forget that the action continues this weekend again.
Who have we got this weekend, Esther?
We have double action this weekend. We have my team, the Youngsters FC.
Youngsters,
Ah.
and you are playing.
We're playing Gazelles, the Green Highlighters.
Will they be wearing highlighters,
Ooh,
or will
that's
they
a
be
good
in the?
question.
Will they be in the normal green?
I'm looking forward to seeing the highlighters. I haven't seen that in a while, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I think I've only seen the highlighter come out twice this season.
I have not seen the MVP
No.
award as yet. It looks like they're having a hard time locating it. Okay.
Oh, we've got the trophy.
We finally.
Porty with the
Yes,
trophy
they
in
found
hands.
it. They found it. Now the question is, who is it going to be distributed to?
Confusion again.
I can't. It looks like.
I think Renisha Hodge for me. Karen Eek had a good game, but
Okay,
I
Renisha
think
Hodge,
Sophia had a good game.
Okay,
but
you said Renee Hart.
I'm
Okay,
go- I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
say Kaylee. 'Cause,
Kaylee.
you know, she's the one that scored, right?
No, it was-
yes. Renee Hart scored. So you know
Renisha
what? You're
Hodge
probably
scored.
right.
We'll see.
I think there's a trend when it comes to MVP. So we're gonna
see
see
where
if
it
it's, if the goal scorer is actually the MVP in tonight.
We shall see.
It
Thank
looks-
you for staying with us, by the way. I thought this would have been over and done with, but
I know, but it's like it's taking a whole debate to get who's getting the MVP.
there's a lot of discussion. It's a busy night tonight. There's meetings going on. There's national team training taking place. We've had academy taking place earlier.
It's like I'm looking forward to seeing who the MVP is, but I don't know if they've called the players yet because no one has been coming. It's gonna be kind of, but it looks like it's coming from EastEnders, so it could be Ronisha. See, no one's moving. Guess they don't want the $25 award fee that goes with the MVP.
Yeah. There was a shout over there.
Is it the keeper?
It is.
It's the keeper.
Makisha Connor.
Is it? We have this. I mean, I've seen the keeper walking this way towards the trophy, but I do.
Maybe. The same way with the referee and the arm. Let's wait until she's holding that trophy with the
Yes.
photo. Now, who's taking the photo? Because you're here.
Shelley is down
Shelley's
there.
down
She's
there,
down
okay.
there. She's got her phone primed and ready to go. So
Okay.
the keeper.
A round of applause, Makisha Connor.
Congratulations to the MVP.
For the MVP.
I mean, I feel everybody worked
And Will.
to get it.
Yep.
So
Well done to Makisha. And we will wrap it up there.
Yeah,
It was
we're
1-0
done.
to EastEnders.
Totally.
Renisha Hodge, otherwise known as
Ning.
the got the only goal in the game.
And we have the MVP as Markeisha.
Stay tuned this weekend because we do have
More
women's
action.
football.
Lots more action.
Lots more action as we continue with the second round.
Okay.
And that is goodbye from myself and Esther. Esther, thank you for coming on.
Okay.
I've really enjoyed it. Esther looks like she's about to do a mic drop, so I'm wondering
yeah,
whether we
I'm about
should call it a day.
The stands next to me,
Okay.
but it was nice to be with you and have a safe drive home.
Thank you.
Okay.